Hello students, today we are going to start our new chapter decimals. So at first we will see what is the decimal point. The dot or the point between two digits is called the decimal point. Now see in this number 456.906. The point between 6 and 9 is called the decimal point. Before the decimal, this part 456, this part is called whole number, and after the point 906, this part is called a decimal part. The value of decimal part is always less than 1. Now we will see how to read the decimal numbers. See, number 1, 0.4. So we will write it 0.4. See the second number 345.95. It is wrong to read it 345.95. So we will read it as 345.95. Why? Because after the point all the digits we are reading separately. Next number is 56.081. It is wrong to read it 56.81. We will read it as 56.081. Here I want to tell you that a decimal is another way of expressing a fraction. Now let us see what are the decimal fractions. A fraction with the denominator 10, 100 or 1000 is called the decimal fraction. For example, 1 upon 10. What is the denominator here? 10. So it is a decimal fraction. We can write it as 0.1. Like this, 3 upon 10 is also a decimal fraction. We can write it as 0.3. Now let us see the connection between the fraction and the decimal by this table. Now what is written here? 1/10. How will we write it as a fraction? This is 1 upon 10. Now write it as decimal. What is this? 0.1. Now read the decimal as this is 0.1. Now what is written here? 4/10. How will we write it as a fraction? 4 upon 10. Now how will we write it as a decimal? 0.4. Now read the decimal as 0.4. Next, 10/10. Now how will we write it as a fraction? We will write it as 10 upon 10. Now how will we write it as decimal? See, in the previous examples we had only one digit as numerator. Now we have two digits in numerator and the denominator is same as 10. So in this also we'll put the decimal before one digit of numerator. So in this we'll put the point before one digit. So it will be 1.0. So how will we read it? We will read it as 1. Next question. 1 and 1/10. How will we write it as a fraction? So how will we write it? 1 whole 1 upon 10. Now write it as decimal 1.1. Now read the decimal as 1.1. Now see some examples here how to write the fractions into decimal. Example 5 upon 10. So how will we write it as decimal? 0.5. Like this. Now 11 point upon 10. So now how will we write it? As we observe that if we have 10 as denominator, we are putting the point before one digit. So now how many digits do we have? 2. So we have to put the point before one digit. For example, 132 upon 10. Put the point before one digit in your numerator. So answer is 13.2. Next, 1569 upon 10 equal to, again we'll put the point before one digit. So answer will be 156.9. I hope you must have understood how to read the decimal numbers and how to change the decimal fractions into decimal numbers with the denominator 10. Thank you so much.